I stayed in 5 hotels in Sri Lanka from $5 to $150 a night, and the difference will shock you. Some had free breakfast and ocean views. Others didn't even have Wi-Fi. Whatever your budget, this video is meant for you. Welcome to my $5 a night room. It is in the back of a house. I arrived here yesterday night and it was raining, it was way too dark, so it was impossible to film in here. I had to leave my shoes outside and I have to leave them above the ground to avoid dogs or other animals playing with them. So let's go inside my suite, which is in the back of a house of locals. We are in the middle of Sri Lanka, in the middle of nowhere, and let me give you a room tour. This fan doesn't actually work, but there is this one. I turned it off because it is a bit loud. Here I left all my luggages, my dirty clothes, my backpack, and the stuff I'm gonna carry around today. And we also do get a mirror. Here we do have an electricity socket that has multiple connections for multiple countries, and then the local ones all over the place. This is the bed. It's okay, it's a bit too short for me, to be honest. You see, my legs, they absolutely go outside, but for the rest, comfortable. Like, what do you expect? It's $5 a night. Absolutely perfect for $5 a night. Then on this side, we do have an extra pillow and we do have the towel, but I admit that I put it here and use my own. It's not that I don't trust theirs, I don't trust mine either, but I want to be touched by something that I'm familiar with. Anyway, here we go inside the toilet. It is pretty big. This is my own soap. This is the soap they gave me. And there is a plant here, maybe to catch all the insects and animals coming. Because as you can see, there are flies, not really flies, there are mosquitoes and there are spiders. There are spiders almost in every corner, both of the room and the toilet, but we are in the middle of nature, guys, so like this is absolutely normal. Here is my own towel and here is the shower. There are only 3 lines of water coming out, maybe 4, but yeah, you get warm water too, and you can even clean up your ass. By the way, breakfast is included. Outside the room we have some spiders. I love natures. The only thing that worries me are snakes, and some locals told me just don't get out at night. Snakes, they walk around during the night, but during the day you're absolutely fine. Spicy peppers, and look how many coconuts. If you want to scare away some animals, have a little civil war with your neighbors. Hello, how are you? All great. So for breakfast, hello, how are you? Fine. Check this out. For breakfast you do get your own hut. Absolutely unbelievable. And that's their number if you want to go on a safari. And bananas, that's the coffee probably. Pineapple flavored melon jam. This is crazy. In my own breakfast hut, 100% you feel like a king over here. Wow. What you know about rolling? Unbelievable. Wow, even a plant.
Hello.
So guys, the boss over here can give you much lower prices on tours. Safari, Sigiriya Rock.
Reticala ruins, Polonnaruwa, ancient city.
Fantastic. Do you have a room with AC also?
Yeah, one with AC,
one with AC, one without. If you want to stay with locals and get the best prices in town, I'm gonna show their address and phone number. Breakfast done. Would you sleep in this place? Living with locals is the best thing ever. Yeah. Oh no! My only suggestion to you is to not. You are a good person. I think good people should make money. Try to charge more. Guys, the room would be great for you and for all the future guests. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, we got a new driver. Where is your license?
Non-fat, a fresh start for an
attractive and
Oh, new hotel, new adventure, $16 a night this one. Hi, how are you?
good. My name is Lucky.
Do you have the Italian flag?
Wow. Yeah.
I'm Italian.
Yeah, I put for you.
Man, it was a pleasure. Papaya juice. Wow. Free papaya juice. Wow. Bye bye. Blue light. You have a party here. For $16 a night, the toilet is massive. They do have the same shower system here. Let's see if the water works. Oh no, the water is coming from the other one. Okay. Apart from these corners, which are very, very rusty, this hotel does offer a massive bathroom. Remember, it's $16 a night. Also here some insects, but we cannot complain. Still, $16 a night. Does it work? No, it doesn't work. Do we have toilet paper? Yes, we do have some toilet paper, which is great. By the way, this room has a massive surprise. First of all, the bed is incredibly big. Feels to be like inside a church. The fan works. We got a table where to work. We got a mirror with some blue stains and AC, which I'm currently using, and also, should we do it? Should we open it? Yeah, it's not completely clean, but who is gonna, no, it's not completely clean at all. And here another compartment. Also here we do get some spider nets, but that's fine. Apart from the AC, the incredible thing about this room is that it has massive windows. And these massive windows, they provide a great lighting, but they also provide a fantastic entrance to the balcony. And for $16 a night, we got a chair and a forest that is actually invading the hotel. The other great thing about this hotel for $16 a night is that it is next to the bus station, and breakfast is included. By the way, the towel is kind of wet, so maybe it means that it was cleaned. To be safe, I will use mine. Here it's perfect. $16 a night, magic. There is a little lizard in the room. I hope it's gonna hit or eat all the mosquitoes. Just showered, and I need to admit that the AC is some kind of positive black magic, and it's clearly winning over the previous room, but this room has a problem. You need an adapter. There is only the English type, because England was the last country that colonized Sri Lanka. I understand why if I look at that picture. They found me an adapter, then I had to use my adapter, and then I used my thing to charge the telephone. A guy just entered my room. He had a towel with him, and he saw me. I look at him, and he says, "Oh, sorry." And then he leaves. What do you guys think? Man. Chico, trying to enter my room.
Tomorrow for sure.
Man, there is way too much light coming through the window. Thank you so much. Got the entire hotel for myself. Nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. By the way, do you guys remember when I ended up in the hospital in Cuba because of food poison? Well, I'm sure that is not gonna happen here, or at least I hope so. And do you remember when I almost died in Africa because of malaria? Well, I don't want to make that mistake anymore. So thankfully, after years of traveling, I finally found a solution. Delicious, by the way. And the solution is finding an insurance that doesn't need you to depart from your home country. Finding an insurance that you can activate at any moment during your trip. An insurance that is truly flexible, one that has plans designed specifically for travelers and remote workers like us. And this insurance is called Safety Wing. For this trip to Sri Lanka, I've done their essential plan, therefore all the basic needs and emergencies are covered. Therefore, I'm super happy we decided to work together. Use my link in the description or scan this QR code so you'll be able to visit over 180 countries without worries. This hairy fruit, it's not bad. It's just weird. Very, very weird. I guess you cannot eat at the center. I'm not the biggest fan of breakfast. I prefer to be light in the morning, but when it's included. By the way, one big plus for this $16 a night hotel is that it has Wi-Fi here in the common area. By the way, this gentleman does put the flag of the guests of the hotel, so there are also some Korean ladies inside and made that I'm Italian. Amazing. Just next to the hotel, look at this market, this amazing fruit. Thank you so much for waiting with me.
Okay, next you.
Hello. This is this one. Okay, perfect, we're arrived. Here we go, hotel number 3 of this challenge. If you go straight there in that direction, you walk for about 5 minutes, you will reach the beach. But if you stay here, this place is called Bliss Cabana. They are building next to it a restaurant. This is the area where all the tuk-tuk drivers park to let you go and enjoy your vacation. This is one of the offices where currently they have a laundry service, 500 per kilo, which is like almost $2, less than $2, and I probably have 2 kilograms. And the cool thing over here is that I do have my own cabana, which is this one. Cabana probably means little house. My little house has some stuff around it at the moment because of the previous guest. Hello, how are you? But let me show you inside after, probably just a second after I finish shooting the video. They're gonna clean it up. By the way, this one is $30 per night, but you can rent it for $25, and for $25 you will get no AC. The people here are absolutely nice, absolutely helpful, and maybe they're gonna help me out to get a cheaper tour. Maybe we might go on some dolphin watching, because the whale watching, apparently I am here in the wrong season. By the way, for $30 a night you get your own fun, and you get the AC, and I think it looks like a double bed, king bed. Over here we get a view. I left it open so more light will come inside the room. Everything looks pretty comfortable. Yeah, definitely. Very, very comfortable bed. There are little stains, but these are the stains that are created by the washing soap, I believe. My phone! Anyway, this is my luggage. This is the stuff I need to clean up. I'm gonna have a quick shower, so I'm gonna give them these clothes. And in my little cabana, everything works. Also, in this occasion, I got the corner room, which means that the Wi-Fi doesn't reach this place at the best speed. So this is what I learned in this hotel tour here in Sri Lanka. Never take the corner rooms, but it is what it is. We wanted the sea, we wanted the comfortable bed, we wanted to be next to the beach, and this is what we got. And for $30 a night, not only we get only our private house, but we get a pretty big toilet. The center one is for tall people. The side one is for your girlfriend. And this one is for your feet. I'm not sure if they have any towels. Let me ask them. And well, here, that's where I'm gonna dry my stuff after going to the beach. I have a question. Do you have any towels or not?
Yeah, I have a towel, but
It's not dry. It's okay. I will use mine.
maybe I will check.
Okay, no problem, no problem. By the way, these are the tours available: whale watching, dolphin watching, Pigeon Island. All they're a bit too expensive for me, but we're gonna go probably for dolphin watching and snorkeling for about 8,000. Being next to the beach, the prices are crazy. Like this pizza costed me $13. This beer costed me almost $4. And it is what it is. It is next to the beach, so everything is gonna cost more, and breakfast is not included. This is the first time I do not have breakfast included, and imagine, $5 a night it was included. $16 a night it was included, $30 a night is not included. I don't blame them. This is their place. They need to make business. Hopefully later they're gonna clean up this mess outside. A super lifesaver. Here they do have the international electricity socket.
Tomorrow for sure.
Very good place, very comfortable bed, very amazing people, but maybe they are not used yet to handling so many customers during high season. And for example, I didn't get my towel, but no worries, I had mine. Bye bye, thank you. Welcome to my $60 a night hotel room. This room completely surprised me. It is right at the corner of the building, therefore I got not only one, but two big, massive windows that provide infinite amount of lighting. And what a beautiful, incredible view. You can see the sea down there. And check this out, there is even a glass desk. Perfect for editing videos, pretending to work on social media, or simply looking important. Apart from the view, the bed is pretty comfortable. I did some jumping tests yesterday night and I slept amazingly. So feel good today. I feel good today. Be happy. Let's go. What else is written? Nothing else. Over here I'm charging my stuff. You know, when you do YouTube, you have 300 cameras, 300 gadgets, and so on and so on. There is a TV, and there is my luggage, my shoes, and a wardrobe where we can put our professional shirt straight, not this one. Over here, you do have lots of money. That's what you do when you arrive in a country, you withdraw lots of cash. Some coffee stuff, bottles, you get 2 free bottles per day. And well, the toilet is nothing fancy, but it is clean. And the soap smells incredibly good. I was surprised by it. They give you 1 shampoo, 1 shower conditioner gel, whatever is it. And well, you need to bring your own toothpaste, and you get also Michele Ponte, it's included. Here you can dry your hair. Over here I did the shower, and there is only 1 shower head. Nothing fancy, but everything works. Gonna hide it here? No, there is nothing there to hide, but you know, pretty nice corner. Even a painting. That was unexpected. It's the first time I noticed it. There is also a secret wardrobe where you can have a safe and keep all your stash of money in it, or organize it as much as you can. Let's go find out what this hotel looks like on the 26th floor. Oh, power red. Oh my gosh! Look at this swimming pool overseeing the sea. Oh my goodness. Let's go in this corner. I don't even care about the rest of the swimming pool. There is a corner. I love corners. I know in some countries they do think the corners, they don't bring you luck, but oh my gosh, so windy, so windy. What a view. Welcome to Sri Lanka, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sri Lanka. My first time in Sri Lanka. Oh my goodness. Just incredible. Well, apart from the infinity pool, this hotel might have... Ni hao. Can I go inside?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. What's your name?
Nicole.
Nicole. Nice to meet you, Michele. Wow. You have a pretty cool gym. Okay. So tonight we can probably lose some calories. Wow. Until what time is it open at night? 9. 12 hours. Okay, perfect. And cricket is the main sport in Sri Lanka, or is it another one?
It's a popular one.
What?
Popular one.
The popular one.
Yeah.
Cricket. I have no idea how to play cricket. Well, how do I say? Maybe, I don't know. Stuti, thank you, right?
Yeah.
Stuti. Perfect. See you later, maybe, because I'll go explore the city today. Thank you. Thanks. Just arrived. Wow. And here, hello, we do get a bar, probably at night. Cheers. Gets filled up with people. $60, $55 a night if you're lucky with some discounts. What do you think about it? Oh my goodness, the view from this side, just incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, we just made it to our $150 a night hotel. It's called MaRadha, and over here we do have a bar at the entrance where also people that have not booked in this place can stay, order food, coffee and so on. And on this other side we do have the reception. Hello. Minura.
Yeah.
Minura. Minura just told me that they gave me a super room.
So you have a bedroom and a living area too.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not even know how to start describing this room. The reality is that this one is not just a room, it's a full-on suite with an amazing view of the ocean and the famous Sri Lankan railway and that massive skyscraper, and oh my gosh, there is so much space. Where else on this planet for only $120, $150 per night you can get such a massive place? Depends on the season, the price, as you can imagine, but here we do have a sink, tissues, a place where to cook, coffee machine, some coffee and tea, water that I've already started, some special coffee that actually is mine. This one I bought it from a store that is not far from here. Here we do get this massive fridge. On which side do you open it? And well, I got no drinks, nothing special. A desk where to think, a TV, a massive sofa with again this incredible view, and there are some people doing some photos. Perfect. Wow! Let's enter the dear toilet with a massive window, cups, sink, and some useful stuff. Over here, a bathtub where you can do some questionable thinking or enjoy a bottle of wine, or I have no clue. Of course, we do have multiple towels and a shower head to do things quickly. And to do things a bit longer, I didn't turn on the light. I don't want to show too much of it. No, actually, it's absolutely fine. Here it is.
And you want to see the view?
No,
See you.
I love this. The train is passing from under my bedroom, and I still didn't show you the bedroom yet. Check out this train. Oh my gosh, much love to Sri Lanka. Before completely showing you the bedroom, we need to do the usual test. Sorry, oh my gosh. So, most important part of the room, the bed. It does taste, not taste. It does feel amazing. Breakfast is included and I'm gonna show it to you later in the video, but let's start this room tour. Over here we do have a massive window. I meant mirror, yes. We do have a big TV. We do have a safe. And if you're here on a honeymoon, you might enjoy some bathrobes. I honestly feel like a doctor. What do you guys think? Apart from that, here is the massive bed, which I have already tested a couple of times. That's why it doesn't look as straight as it was originally. And here is a desk where to reflect, think, and another train! Oh my goodness! I don't know why trains make me so excited. So if you love trains and you love the ocean, I guess this suite is the perfect room for you. Yeah. This bed is pretty comfortable. Oh my, let's go shoot the sky bar on top of the building. Let's go see what it looks like. Sky yard, pool, terrace. So we got, ooh. Oh my. Wow. That's the pool. The bar is behind me, but let's see this view first. Man, we are pretty high. Maybe not as high as that building, but and not high in any other meaning, but we are pretty high. Oh my gosh, so cool. Top of this hotel there is this sky yard.
Tomorrow for sure.
Good morning, I just had a fantastic shower, a train is passing, all is great. Let's go check the breakfast. So there are multiple food options, but this morning I'm gonna keep it light because it is a travel day. But finally I had the chance to try one of the must-have local food, the egg hopper, made in this incredible funny way. It looks like a boat. Hopefully it's not gonna sink, probably in my stomach. In the meantime, you can see from over here that the view still keeps being amazing. Cheers. There is always curry. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, but that's very good. I have a question.
Yes.
How do you eat this? You simply cut it or you use the spoon? What do you
You
do?
have to use the hand.
I-
Cut and eat, and going with this red chutney.
So,
or this two you can eat.
Okay, so I put this inside or
No, you paste and eat.
I break
Break and paste and eat.
break the with hands
Like this.
and then I take with
Yeah, but little bit spicy that one.
the spicy one.
Okay.
So I need to put
Okay.
more of the spicy one.
No,
and,
pursue.
and then by
Pursue.
okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
You can try it with anything.
So with anything, so it doesn't matter what I put. It just
Yes.
Which one is your favorite? Or what should
Maybe the red one.
the red one?
Spice.
The red spicy.
And a little bit of chicken.
Okay. So even meat. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So if you are mixing with the orange one, a little bit of the yellow would be fine.
Okay. So orange, yeah, everything practically. Okay. Chicken, egg. How do you call this one? Hopper.
A piece of potato too.
A piece of potato too. All in one. Okay. Perfect.
You can try.
It's like a sandwich. Thank you. Some chicken bones now, but yeah. Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
So the key is eating with hands. But anyway. Another train, open doors, people going to school. Fantastic. Let me know which hotel do you prefer and get a safety wing for your next adventure. I'm about to leave the hotel and these ladies, they just gifted me a souvenir.